What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here, being joined with Roy Jones Jr. One day away, man, from the big fight that you will commentate on Saturday night on pay-per-view. Canelo Alvarez going up against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Roy, give me your real breakdown of this fight, what it really is and what really can happen on Saturday night.
To me, the possibilities are unlimited. Reason being is because most of what happens will depend on how Julio Cesar Chavez adjusts the weight. Canelo is definitely a better counterpuncher and a better quick guy. He's quicker, he's more experienced because he has a deep amateur background. Yeah. Plus he has probably 50+ pro fights, but he's definitely, to me, the more experienced guy. He's been in with a lot of situations, and he started young. He turned pro at 15. Yeah. Chavez, on the other hand, late turned pro, no amateur background.
Yeah, he was fighting guys in the street.
So it's like, that's going to play a part early. If we can get beyond that point, now we have a mystery on our hands. Because beyond that point, it becomes to who has the most bottom. And bottom means who can have the most energy, who can have the most guts and the most heart in the late part of the fight. Yeah. And that's what's going to be the question. So it's like, in a sense, to me, I don't think neither guy can really lose as far as the audience goes. But who has the most energy in that late part of the fight is going to be who gets the decision.
Who are you expecting to get the decision? And because a lot of people have said, Canelo is way more skilled than Chavez Jr. The weight, he's coming up in weight, that's one thing, but then they mentioned the 64 catch weight, so,
Let me remind you this, though.
Yeah.
One of the best fights I've seen, Miguel Cotto fight, I thought Shane Mosley was far more superior than him as far as speed goes and skill. Yeah. He used a jab and his timing and neutralized Shane Mosley. And Shane Mosley was at a good spot in his career. Yeah. So Canelo is the fastest fighter and the more experienced fighter, but there are things that Chavez could do to offset it. So, like I said, what's going to determine the fight is who can get their rhythm and who can keep it, and who can be the stronger fighter down the street.
Do you expect it to go all 12 rounds?
I do.
You do? Yeah. You think he's just too big of a guy for Canelo to be able to knock out?
Well, I don't think he's too big for him to be able to. I just don't know if he can. Yeah. Monavia beat the dude for about 10 rounds. Yeah. Yeah. He took all of it, still like knocked Monavia out. Yeah. And Monavia southpaw, which he don't like. He took all that and still almost stopped him. Yeah. So he can take it when he's motivated. Yeah. And right now, he's definitely motivated. So we'll see what happens.
He weighed in, and a lot of people were wondering before this weigh-in what kind of shape he would be in. When you looked at him, and you've weighed in for fights, you know how fighters usually look when they are drained. How did he really look to you? Did he look? He looked good, right?
Yeah, he don't look trained to me at all.
Yeah.
And then here's what's more impressive. He says, after this fight, I'm gonna stay at super middleweight. Yeah. I'm not a light heavyweight. That tells me the boy knows what he's doing there. Now he got his mind right.
If you were approaching this fight as well, if you were Canelo, what are some things that he cannot do in there against Chavez Jr.?
Well, ain't many things that he cannot do because the style of fight that Chavez Jr. is, he's just going to deal with him anyway. So you can't get him in the early rounds, of course, but you got to deal with him anyway. Yeah. So ain't really much that you cannot do because you got to go in there with him. And he going to run you down. He going to catch you. So don't just spin your legs running from him. You may well use that energy and time and invest in his body too, because he had to come down a long ways in weight. Yeah. And the way you attack that is attacking the body. But the same goes for Chavez. He's coming up in weight, and the way you try to take his other strength is attack his body. And most Mexican fighters, one of the things they do. Win.
You've moved up in weight? No, I'm not done yet. We're not. Well, I was going to say, you've moved up in weight before, so you know how it is for a fighter moving up in weight. So,
I went down in weight.
And you went, like you mentioned, went down. So, I guess mentally, give me more insight into that.
Well, for them, it's not a big thing to go up in weight. Yeah. For Chavez, if he were a bigger frame guy, it would be a big thing of coming down. Yeah. But he's not a bigger frame guy. Yeah. He's big, but he's not that big. You understand me? So it's like most guys you see when they're having their way and they're living a high life, they can carry more weight because they're just used to doing it. Yeah. And when they've been put in a situation that they have to come down some and live that middle class low life for a minute, it makes them hungry. Then all of a sudden your body doesn't want to wait so much. So like he said today, he said, I think maybe 185 or less come to win. Usually we knew he would have been 190 plus.
Yeah.
This time not the case.
Now that's another thing that interests me as well, is how much weight he's going to put on in the fight. Because if he puts too much, he's just going to kind of be like concrete.
Canelo going to put a lot on too, though.
Yeah, you think so?
That's exactly right.
Yeah. You think he had a cut weight still?
Of course he had a cut weight still. Of course he did.
Yeah.
All good fighters cut weight.
Yeah. You know, looking at the future, they're mentioning maybe Lemieux against Canelo Alvarez in September. We're hoping that this Golovkin fight happens. You know, based on the performance that Golovkin has, does it give you more of a thought that Canelo has way better of a chance than what people gave him before?
No, it wasn't. That was all Danny Jacobs. They had nothing to do with blood.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make me think no different about that fight. Oh, that was how Danny Jacobs reacted.
Yeah, he's big in there. Yeah. And then with the heavyweight fight, I'm just dying to know, what'd you think about it?
That was a great fight.
Right?
Great fight. Great fight.
What did it tell you about Anthony, you think?
He got the heart to be the champion.
Yeah.
You know? The guy, the champion, didn't use his experience. Didn't go to the body when he had him hurt in fatigue. He bounced back because he had the heart to bounce back and he won the fight.
You think Klitschko let him off the hook?
Yeah, he let him off the hook. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think. Of course he didn't.
Yeah. You know, given that then, Fury and Joshua, how do you see that if that does happen?
Joshua knocks Fury out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Roy, man, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much here with Roy Jones Jr. and Marcos Villegas here in Las Vegas. Canelo versus Chavez Jr. happening May 6th on pay-per-view.
Cinco de Mayo.